The first step to building our lab is to download, install, and configure Kali Linux. This Linux distro contains all of the tools needed for pen testing demonstrations during the rest of the labs and is an industry standard pen testing platform used by most pen testers worldwide. We'll be using VirtualBox as a software hypervisor to run the Kali Linux virtual machine. A walkthrough video to install VirtualBox won't be covered in this course due to its simplicity, but you'll need to download and install VirtualBox to follow along with these labs as instructed. However, you're welcome to use another form of virtualization software, such as VMware if desired. First of all, we need to download the most recent version of Kali Linux for VirtualBox. Scroll down, Kali Linux 64-bit VBox, click the Offensive Security download page, click the Kali Linux VirtualBox images. We are going to get the Kali Linux VBox 64-bit OVA file. After it's done downloading, go to the download location, right-click the OVA file, open with VirtualBox Manager, click Import, right-click the newly imported VM, click Settings. First, let's go to System. This is very important. The pointing device, instead of USB tablet, change it to PS2 mouse. Otherwise, you may have problems starting your VM. This is recommended but not mandatory. I'm going to increase the RAM to 8 gigs to increase the performance. Same thing with the processor, increase it to 4. Go to Network, Adapter 2, enable Network Adapter, attach to Host Only Adapter. Now make sure that you have a VirtualBox Host Only Ethernet adapter name selected. If it does not exist, you'll have to create one. To do that, it's pretty simple. I'll just show you real quick. Just click out of here for now. To create one, click File, Host Network Manager, click Create. Simple as that. Just click Configure Adapter automatically and make sure that you have the DHCP server enabled. That's all there is to it. Right click, back to Settings. Go to USB. This part is important because if you do not uncheck the Enable USB controller, then your VM will not launch due to the lack of an extension pack. You can download the extension pack, but I'll just disable USB instead because I don't need it. All of your USB devices are going to work anyway. Uncheck, click OK. We're good to go. So highlight your VM and click Start. Now log in with the default user and password. Default username is root, all lowercase, R-O-O-T. Password is Tor, all lowercase, T-O-O-R. Now let's make sure that our network interfaces are working properly. So open a terminal. Type in ifconfig. I see here that ETH0 did not get an IP address from DHCP. So to fix this, use the following commands. Service, SMBD, restart. DH client, ETH0. Now type in ifconfig again. This time we see that there is an IP address configured on ETA0. Let's just ping public IP to make sure that it's working correctly. Yes, we do have internet connectivity. I just pinged Google's DNS. So now we're all done setting up Kali Linux and on to the next lab.